Hi everybody, welcome back to Shell Star Stitches. Hope you're all doing okay and I've had a good week. I'm feeling quite a bit better than I was last week, thank goodness. Right, so this video is going to be a bit of a Toft fest, but I have got a Woolly Mama's yarn that's arrived to show you. So I will show you that first, and then I've had a delivery and what I'm working on and what I was working on last week. So I've had my Woolly Mama's Club for July. Yeah, this is the Colour Collage Club from Cassie at Woolly Mama's. So this is what has arrived this week for July. Really lovely colourway again, as always. So yeah, all different sort of very sort of summery tones there with the greens and into purples and pinks. So that has our July instalment has arrived. So obviously, yeah, we're a couple of weeks into July now. So that's everything that's arrived. Really. Well, I've had a Toft delivery to show you. So one of the clubs has arrived, but in terms of other items, nothing as yet at the moment. So last week, I think I was showing you some of the bits that I was working on, some of the Toft vegetables. So I will show you this week where I've got to. So I think I'd made the tomato last week. I think I showed you that. Having a go at some of the veggie patterns. So there is my tomato with my scraps. We then managed to do a carrot. I'm not sure if I showed you that or not. There is my Toft carrot with its carrot top there. That's little, it's come out of the ground. So there is a carrot. Then we managed to move on and do a sweet corn. So that's out of my Flora Society. So we did this in Primrose and Sage. So I've just done it in yellow and green. And yet it still pops out like it did for the Flora Society. So I just used that pattern for this one. So there we are with sweet corn. And then finally, we don't eat them here, but a mushroom, button mushroom. So there are my 4 veggies. Well, technically that's a fruit, isn't it? So far that I've made with Toft, and I want to make some more. I want to do broccoli and cauliflower. I'd like to do peas in a pod and a pumpkin, and a spring onion, I think, as well. Again, so I've made that out of the Flora Society. So I kind of did those in between finishing my butterfly, my Rosalind the butterfly last week. And now I have started one of my dolls club that I have been bought as a present from my husband for last Christmas. So I've got Noor Inyat Khan, who I haven't done yet, but I have started Beatrix Potter. So we have head and body with ears. Head and body done. We've got 2 leggies done. There we go, 2 legs are done. And we've also done 2 advanced hands. So we do have fingers and thumbs on those. So I did make myself do the advanced hands again since I've done them on the Queen doll. Actually, yeah, quite like the advanced hands. They're not as difficult as I thought they would be. So those are done. And then we are currently working on her skirt at the moment. So it's got pleats in it, if you can see there. So we've started at the top and we're working our way down. So I'm working on that at the moment. I think I've got to change colour at some point in this. I think it does change colour. So yeah, we're working on that at the moment. And talking of dolls, my latest doll club subscription arrived today. So Toft have released their summer competition, which is they've released some canned items. So you can get baked beans, peas and sweet corn with like a colouring label. So the premise is to donate to food banks for this summer. So it's basically buy a tin, crochet and colour in your label for your competition entry, take a photo, but the photo denotes as a contribution and a donation to a food bank. So they've got that as their summer competition. They have also got, you can go on buy a ticket for a goodie bag, as in win a goodie bag. So you can go in and buy as many chances as you like for £1, and 100% of the proceeds go to a Trussell Trust. So I've gone on and done that and bought some tickets for the prize draw basically. You just have to answer a question on your entry. So yeah, they've done all that and released all that on Thursday on their website, their summer competition, and anything related to that. Also, they have gone through and done their update and upgrade to the subscriptions page. So what they've now done is you can buy Ed's Imaginist Box 15 on the website, but what you can also now do is do it as a subscription. So automatically it will come to you every quarter with the required components. There's a reason they've done that as well. I'll let you know why in a sec. Dolls Club is still there, no changes. Birds Club is still there, no changes. And Die Club is still there, no changes. So Imaginist has been added as a subscription. There is now also going to be something called Conservationists Club. So this is going to be items from sort of through history, extinct items. So some could use the standard Ed's form apparently, some won't be. There'll be like aquatics, potentially a dinosaur, all that sort of thing. So extinct animals, I assume, and extinct creatures will be the theme for conservationists. So that is a new one that's coming out in a couple of weeks. I think the first one's going to be sent. So that is new. So what Toft have done is now they have released a subscription project bag. So it's only sort of a small one to hold the contents of your subscription that's arrived. And it's got 5 little wool balls sort of stacked up on it. And the reason being is they're now going to do a patch with a subscription club. So it's not going to, you're not going to get one every time. It's basically when you first join up, you can select yes, add a patch. Doesn't cost you anything. But it's basically now that you can be like, I'm a member of the Die Club, I'm a member of the Conservationist Club. So it's basically you get, and you can put one of each of these patches basically over the ball of wool on this project bag. I have signed up to Ed's Imaginist as a subscription. Get a patch. I wanted to have a go at box 15 anyway because obviously I tried 14 and was unsuccessful this time. There were, I think, 7 runners, or 6 runners up and the main winner on that. The winner was Kylie, who I know from meeting up at Kew Gardens. So she won with Patch Rick, the pirate. So go and check out Ed's Imaginist and you'll see all the runners up as well. So yeah, I'm going to give box 15 a go. So I thought might as well order it and get a patch. And it's mainly turquoisey, the turquoise colours, which I don't have a lot of in my stash, so I would need that anyway. I have signed up to Conservationist Club. The price can change, so if you sign up to that, be careful. It's £25 this month. They've said it could be anywhere between £19 to £42. But what they'll do is just before it's about to sort of be shipped, they'll notify you and say, Conservationist is going to be £38 this month. Do you want to continue or do you want to pause, skip, stop, cancel, you know? So they're going to give you that option apparently. But it's something to bear in mind. If you don't get to it quick enough, you'll be charged whatever the cost is because they've said the contents will change. So that's why, as to how much you need. I'm already on Die Club again after Q because of the hand dye one that came, the rainbow one. And Q, Dolls Club, Imaginists, Conservationists. Bird Club, I'm not a member of and I don't particularly... not dislike the current one, but it's not my cup of tea, let's say, the current instalment. So I'm going to wait, maybe see what comes out next, and if it's one I like, order it, and then I'll get the patch for that. But I tried Bird Club before and got a couple of them, and I still haven't made them, and they were a bit sort of like, I was like, not sure. I have made the birds now from sort of Advent, so I do quite like them and enjoy them, so it's just I want one that takes my fancy, really, if I'm going to order it. But Dolls Club arrived today, so I will show you that without showing you my address. That has all come. So this is an example of the new patch. So this is the Dolls Club patch for Toft subscriptions. Everyone keeps saying they like Brownies and Scouts patches if you're in the UK. Girl Scouts in America, and I don't know if you have an equivalent for boys. I'm guessing you do, but we have... yeah, you've got Girl Scouts, haven't you? Do you have Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts? We've got brownies for girls and Scouts for boys. Although I think obviously now with everything, girls can go to Scouts and boys can go to brownies, I think, and any other gender. So that is the dolls patch there. So that is the example. So they're all going to be a circle, and we'll get a different one for each of the clubs. So I think this one is Imaginists. This one might be Die Club. This one might be Bird Club and Conservation. They've all sort of those sorts of colours. So yeah. Then you've got, oh, it does tell you here, look. Then you've got a bit more about each of those. I've got a little leaflet and to which colour is which. And just tells you about each of the subscriptions. Dolls Club is triannual and everything else is quarterly. And then how to sort of, how you can get involved, you know, taking pictures and posting, etc. This is just a leaflet I got inside about Conservationist Club. It's just a coming soon. And then this actually shows you sort of at the bottom what the stash bag, the project bag looks like. It is just a small zippy sort of pouchy bag. So it's, I think, £18 on the website. You can either get it and add it as part of your subscription when you sign up, or you can go on the Toft website and order it as part of any other order. And then that's just one of those plant pot patterns. So this is the bag that arrived. I rip mine open. So you can see it's Harriet Tubman. I didn't know who she was. So I've had to, luckily they come with an info card. I'll show you. This is what she's going to look like. Harriet Tubman. So she was basically involved, I believe, in sort of getting a lot of slaves to freedom, sort of as part of the, is it the Freedom Trail? And she's claimed for, I'll read, abolitionist and social activist. There you go. She was born in 1822 and died in 1913. So yeah, there's a load of, you get that and a load of information about her on the back, and then we get a PDF pattern. So that is what we've got in terms of that. And in here we have all our yarn. So we've basically got the colours. We've got charcoal, red, green, fudge, cream, but we also have in the bottom, as part of this, heather. So we've been sent a full 100 gram size heather for this, which is for a skirt, if you look at it. So yeah, so that, I mean, on the website to buy from Toft is what, £28. So yeah, we've been given a full size heather, and I'm pretty sure that skirt is not going to take all of that. You're probably only going to take half of that, so you're going to have about 50 grams of heather left, I think. But yeah, that is what is the instalment for this. Well, it's not even quarter, is it? Triannual, you know what I mean. This instalment, basically, that's what we've got. So I am currently obviously working on Beatrix Potter at the moment, so I'm going to get her done. I don't tend to jump straight on the dolls clubs as soon as they come, or any of the clubs. It takes me a little while, so I'll get Beatrix Potter finished, and then yeah, we'll see where we're at. I've got Q in a couple of weeks, so I'll probably maybe get Beatrix finished by then, and then do my Q flower or veggie monster. I think it's a flower this time and a veggie in October. And then we'll see where we are, because then we'll sort of be maybe mid-August. And what we're going to do, maybe we need to start thinking about Christmas. I mean, Create and Craft already had Christmas on. Maybe I need to start my Nutcracker. He needs to be made. Yeah, so that is what we're working on and what's come. So obviously anything else I'll let you know. I think Siobhan's has got, Siobhan's Crafts has an update tomorrow morning. So she's probably going to do a preview tonight, probably around 7 or 8 o'clock on her Instagram. So if you wanted to have a look, in case you wanted anything tomorrow in her update. Woolly Mama's had an update last night, Friday night. I did place an order for a couple of items. So they will come. And I think that's about it, really. Yeah. Right, I'm going to get back to the crochet, and I'm going to leave you to it as well. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.